All right. So, of all the things that were never supposed to happen, that happened. This happened. Liverpool versus Arsenal. Liverpool at home at Anfield, and they drew to Arsenal. What a surprise! Arsenal, it was a good comeback because you know what? This is the major difference between Slot and Klopp. If this was Klopp, that match would have the intensity would have continued. Now the problem with Slot, rather than going all out rock and roll, he just decides to control. He tries to control the tempo of the match, and that's what this is the problems that start. This is already a sign that needs to be addressed. If you want to be, a very good team, you have to be ruthless. You have to have that killer instinct because Man City, once they start scoring, they won't stop. The only time they'll stop is when it's half time or full time. That's it. Now, these guys, they decided they want to control the game and then half time. And the funny thing is that they didn't continue. They just let Arsenal build up, build up, build up. And Ben White surprisingly was doing really good on the wing there, should I say on his side, yeah. He was doing really good, like a good surprise. He was dribbling and doing all that other stuff. Martinelli was really good up front though, really, really good. So Liverpool, I think they showed too much respect, finish the game off, finish the game. That's what Jurgen Klopp would have done. And yes, it did lead to more injuries, but it did lead to them securing games quicker just because of that constant pressure. And you know what? I've been trolling Arsenal all week, but you know what? I have to give Arteta credit where credit is due. Coming back at Anfield is very, very difficult. Very difficult. And the funny thing about Liverpool fans is just how ungrateful they are. They started booing Trent. I mean, I understand he's a local lad, and the only reason why the upset is going is because he went on a free. That's the only reason. So they're not going to make any money from Trent leaving Liverpool. It's sad, but booing him is just nah. You don't need to do that. You do not need to do that. Yeah. So at least they have something to hold on to, because if they're not careful, they might end up finishing below second place. If they're not careful, otherwise, one of those days, what was not supposed to happen happened. And surprisingly, Martin Odegaard started shooting more. I just wish he laid the ball off to Zinchenko. Maybe something better would have happened. Otherwise, a very good, entertaining match, especially in the second half, Mikel Merino is the reason his side ended in a draw because I do believe if he did not get sent off, they probably would have won the match. And he scored, but yeah, he had a lot of lapses in that match. The coach should have subbed him off, should have brought someone else on. Otherwise, very entertaining game. And of all the things that were not supposed to happen, this happened. Crazy game. Peace. And Arsenal fans, we respect the comeback.